Step 6. Add measures and format your composition. Create a new variation by turning your major theme to a minor key. All right, so let's get started by logging in. Hopefully you know the routine by now. We'll stay in the upper right-hand corner, go to the waffle, go to my content manager, move over to the left. You'll find your My Content. Go ahead and click on your file, edit. So we went ahead and added measures when we created our first variation. So we're going to do that again, which is just good practice. Okay, so I'm going to scroll over and I'm going to click on my last measure, and I'm going to go ahead and go to score. I'm going to click on the measure tool where it says staves and bars. Okay, click on the last pencil with the bubble. In the bubble here, I'm going to click on 8 where it says after, and then add measures. All right, so unfortunately, this still gets a little woogity, and I have not figured out why it completely takes out the format. But we'll just go ahead and go to page layout, and then we'll click on the first system. Remember the first arrow without the underscore on it. We're going to click that to push the measures down, and we'll do that quite a bit here. Okay, just takes a few seconds. Next system. We just want, I think 4 measures per bar makes things look a little bit cleaner. All right, I'm going to push this whole system over and this system over. Good. So now I've got my theme on one page. Here's my first variation. And now I'm just going to go to the last system here and continue to push these measures down. And just one more time. Whoops, went too far, so I can go back here. You'll notice on the left side, I have the option to push a measure up. All right, all looks good. I'm going to go to File and Save. All right, so now what we're going to do, we talked about turning this major tonality to minor. So the way we can do that is we're going to add accidentals, okay? So we're going to go up to Notes. And what I'd like to do is actually alter this scale. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to alter this scale to a parallel key, minor key. So that means scale degree 1 is going to remain the same. And now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the third note, and then we're going to go down to Note Properties, and we're going to add a flat. And I'm going to click on the 6th scale degree on the way down, and I'm going to add a flat. And this 7th scale degree, and then the 6th scale degree, I'm going to add a flat on the way down. And the 3rd scale degree on the way down is going to get a flat as well. So what did I just do here? I created a melodic minor scale. And the reason why I chose the melodic minor scale is because this gives us more options, and composers use this scale to make their melodies sound a little bit better with the melodic minor scale because they have more options. You'll notice that in here, scale degree 6 and 7 doesn't change, but on the way down, 7 and 6 and 3rd alter. And that minor 3rd is really what makes that sound create that longing or that kind of sorrowful or that sad feeling, is that minor 3rd. Okay, so what we did to the treble clef, we need now to do to the bass clef. So I'm going to go ahead and click on scale degree 3 and click on a flat. Scale degree 7 on the way down, add a flat. 6 on the way down, add a flat. And 3 on the way down, add a flat. So let's listen to that scale now, okay? But first, let's save because we'll lose our work. Continue using. And let's just listen to the scale. Yeah, let's listen to that one more time. And I want you to pay attention to the last 5 scales here, specifically in this region. So I'm going to grab my annotator here. So we're going to pay attention to these and how they sound. Okay, here we go. So whenever we're going to look at our theme, if we have a rise with scale degree 7 and 8, then we should leave them as is. But if the music is falling, we might want to lower the 7th and 6th scale degree. Okay, so let's go over here to our theme. I'm going to get rid of that annotation. So I'm going to click on this. All right. Whoops, wrong tool. There we go. Just a few seconds here. All right. So now back here. Okay. So in an effort, so we remember what we just did here, right? So we're going to just alter the first theme. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my first theme and the harmony. Copy, Control C, or you can go up here to the double rectangles where it says Control Copy. And then I'm going to click on the first empty measure, hit the clipboard, and now you'll see I've got the numbers again, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click anytime where I see a 3. Remember that by lowering the 3rd scale degree of a major scale, we can make that sound minor. So all of my 3s are going to get a flat. Whoops. Are there any other 3s here? Yep, right there. Okay, the accidental carries through. All right, now remember, if there is a rise on 6 and 7, then we want to leave those as is. But if it falls, we want to turn those into flats as well. And the way I see this, right, this is actually falling. This goes up to a 6, but it's falling down. So I'm going to turn that 6 into a flat. And do I have that anywhere else? And because here this 7 is going up, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that as a natural as well. So now I need to also think about in my harmony, here I have F, A, C. I need to turn the A to an A flat. Here I have B flat, D, F. I don't need to alter anything in there. Okay. Here I have G, B flat, D. Don't need to alter anything there. Here I have C, E, G. And I'm not going to alter anything there. Here I have A, C, E. Now, because remember, this is rising, so I'm going to actually leave that E. I might have to actually, I have a couple different options because this is raising up, right? Uh-oh, what just happened there? Let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to turn this into half notes. So this is where it like becomes problem solving. Let's see here. Whoops, hold on. I'm just going to erase those notes. As you can see, this is just part of the thought process, right? So I know, so as this goes up, I'm going to keep this here as A, C, E. But on the way down, I'm going to turn this to A, C, E flat. Okay, now let's look here. We have B flat, D, F, so I don't need to alter anything. Here I have C, E, G. Do I need to alter anything? I don't think so. And here I have F, A. So let's hear how that sounds. I may still need to make some edits, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and play this. Whoops, I moved that note. Here we go. So I'm not too satisfied with this measure right here. I'm going to actually go ahead and let's see what happens if I just leave that, but have some dissonance there. Dissonance is when we hear a kind of an unpleasant sound. So, but sometimes that's what makes it interesting, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of that other half note. Rest. Okay, so now I'm gonna go up to this whole note. It's just A, C, E. Let's just see how that sounds. I actually like that. So I think I'm satisfied with that for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hit File. I'm going to go to Save, and we'll move on to the next step.